Hello, everyone, and welcome to Yoga Therapy made possible by UCLA Health's Integrative Medicine Collaborative. My name is Julie, and I'm here today to be your guide as we explore and focus on self. We are focusing on ourselves, and that alone can be a very daunting task. But let's see what we find today when we study ourselves. So either come into a seated posture on a chair, or you can come into standing, either seated or standing mountain pose. Let's start at the top and move downward. Make sure that the chin is slightly tucked, the ears on top of shoulders, shoulders on top of hips. If you're on the chair, press the seat into the seat. And if you're standing, tuck the tail so that the pelvis slightly tilts forward. Feet are about hip width distance apart. We are stacking the joints, and we're using the mountain pose to come into the moment, into the present. Transitioning from all other moments as you come into this body, into this moment, just as you find it. And notice how we stop before we start. From this place, bring your awareness to the breath. We'll use the breath today to help us center and focus. First, notice the quality of the breath. Does it feel smooth or choppy or somewhere in between? Also noticing the unassisted quality of the breath. And from this point, begin consciously breathing in and out through the nostrils, with the breath initiating in the abdominal region. With your inhale, the belly comes away from the spine. With the exhale, the belly pulls back. Continue on your own. Choose a rhythm and a pace. Noticing the four parts of the breath: the inhale, the gap, the exhale, and the gap. Also noticing the cyclical nature of the breath. And for the next minute, keep your focus as best as you can on this conscious breathing. Actively participating. Notice the effort required to either sit with awareness or stand with awareness. And anytime the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Notice the conscious breathing is the beginning of conscious movement. Every inhale, there's effort and activation. Every exhale, there's release and giving in to gravity. Let's add the gentle stretches now, following this natural inclination of the musculoskeletal system. With your inhale, circle sweep, reach the arms up. And with your exhale, bring the hands to your heart. With your inhale, open and goalpost, and exhale back to center. Drop the hands, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale as you goalpost and open, and exhale back to the heart. Drop the hands, sweep and reach. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale as you open, and exhale, close. One more like this. Inhale, sweep and reach. Exhale, hands to center. Inhale, open, and exhale, hands to the center. Clasp the hands together and bring them back behind the head. The thumbs are pointing downward toward the neck. With your inhale, lift the chin and let the head rest. And with your exhale, chin comes to chest, light pressure on the back of the head. Continue on your own, inhaling and exhaling. Let's bring the elbows in when we bend. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Keep the movement steady and smooth. Check in with the tailbone. Make sure it's either tucked or pressed into the chair, either seated or standing. The next time you come into the open position, hold the pose, breathing in and out, eyes opened or closed. Here is a gentle back bend. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, reverse it. Elbows pointing down, chin comes to chest. The weight of the hands on the back of the head, releasing tension from the back of the neck. On your next inhale, come back to neutral, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring them down by the side of the body. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, bring them down. A few more like this. Palms are facing each other, light pressure of the fingers together. Thumbs pointing back behind you. One more just like this. And the next time the arms come up, clasp the fingers, push away toward the sky. Inhale here. And on your exhale, we're going to crescent toward the right. Inhale, come through center. And crescent toward the left. Make sure both feet stay equally pressured and connected to the ground below. Here's some lateral flexion. One more time on each side. As you come back to the center, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands come down by the side of the body. Inhale, right shoulder comes up, left shoulder down. Exhale, reverse it. Right shoulder down, left shoulder up. Continue on your own in this seesaw motion. Inhaling, right shoulder comes up. Exhaling, left shoulder comes down. One more time. As you return to the neutral posture, we're going to rotate the shoulders now, and there are several options. You can keep the hands down by the side of the body. Inhale forward and up, exhale back and down. You can also bring the thumbs back behind the shoulder and rotate, pointing the elbows, making a circle with the elbows. And the last option is wide shoulder circles. Continue on your own. Let this be just about the ball and socket of the shoulder. One more in this direction. As you return to neutral, inhale and sigh it out. And decide what you would like to do for the reverse rotation, either shoulders down by the side, arms down by the side, or thumbs behind and fingers in front. Inhaling back and up, exhale down, or those wide shoulder circles. Continue on your own. One more in this direction. As you return to the neutral posture, inhale and exhale. If the eyes are closed, open the eyes and bring the right hand to the left shoulder and let your gaze come here to the right hand. We're going to cross the center plane, crossing the spine. With your inhale open, keep your eyes on that hand, reach away. And with your exhale, bring your hand back toward the left shoulder. That is your posture. Keep the hips facing forward. Release the tongue. And the next time you come into the open position, hold the pose and notice how it feels emotionally to be in this open outreaching posture. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, return the hand to the left shoulder. And notice how it feels emotionally to have the hand crossed over the chest, over the heart. And gazes at that. Sorry, eyes gaze at that right hand. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, return to neutral. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Left hand comes to right shoulder. With the eyes open, the gaze comes toward that right shoulder, left hand. And with your inhale open, follow with the neck and the eyes and the head. With the inhale, opening and expanding. And with the exhale, closing. Remembering that these gliding motions are really great for nerve health. And they're also great for practicing non-attachment, the yogic principle of aparigraha. Nothing lasts, not the effort and not the ease. And the next time we go to effort, let's hold the pose. The hand is away, light finger pressure, thumb pointing upward, gaze at that left hand. And once again, notice how it feels to be in this posture of openness and expansion. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, left hand to right shoulder, drop that left shoulder. It might be creeping up. And once again, notice how it feels to be in this posture of nurturing, protective. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, return to the neutral posture. We come to the practice to balance, and we use the body to balance. With your next inhale, reach both arms up. And with the exhale, bring them down. A few more like this. And now we're going to switch it up. With your inhale, the right arm comes up and the head turns left. And now the left arm comes up and the head turns right. Continue on your own. That head is turning away from the arm that is coming up, and you're moving in an even plane. The chin and the neck especially. Keep the movement as fluid as you can, and notice the effort of the mind to move in this way. One more time on each side as you return to neutral. Inhale and exhale. Let's do this symmetric movement again. Inhale up and exhale down. Continue on your own. Notice how much easier it is to move this way, easier on the mind. Last one like this. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Let's do this movement again. Inhale, right arm up, chin comes to the left. Inhale, left arm up, chin comes to the right. And notice if it feels easier or harder on your mind, or just the same as it did the first time. Remember that all answers and options are correct. The practice is in the listening. One more time on each side as you return to neutral. And now a little reward for the easier way. Inhale, reach up, and exhale down. And begin to swing the arms. Inhale and exhale. Bring the arms behind you. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, reach the arms back. Keep the palms facing each other. And if you're standing, you can bring a little bend to the knee. One more, just like this. And return to the seated or standing mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. If you're standing, bend the knee. We're going to do a similar posture, but now we're going to use the mind again to remember which hand is coming back behind us. It looks like this. With your inhale, the arms come up. And with your exhale, the hands come back behind you, either seated or standing. If you're standing, make sure the knees are tracking right over the feet. And notice which hand is on top of the other. Hold the pose here as you breathe in and out. Keep the chin tucked to the chest. You have a sense of lengthening from the neck through the spine. On your next inhale, come all the way up in a V shape. And on your exhale, come back to the bend and put the other hand underneath. And breathe and hold. We'll do the same thing again. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, opposite hand comes underneath. We are practicing the connection of mind to body using the breath via the neck. On your next inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, switch. Holding the pose, not holding the breath. On your next inhale, come back into the V shape. And exhale, press the palms together, hands at the heart. Inhale and exhale. Practicing some sun salutations next. Drop the hand circles, we reach. Exhale, follow the breath all the way down. Inhale, bring the hands behind you. Bend in the knee if you're standing. Exhale, straighten the legs if you're standing. Inhale, come all the way up. And if you're seated, hold the pose. If you're standing, exhale, chair pose, bending in the knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring the hands down by the side of the body. Inhale and exhale. Two more like that. Inhale, reach. Follow the breath down as you fold. Inhale, arms back behind you. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come straight up, hold the pose. If you're seated, if you're standing, exhale, chair pose. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands by the side of the body. Inhale and exhale. Last one. With the inhale, we lengthen. With the exhale, we fold. Coming all the way up. Holding the pose or bending the knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands come down by the side of the body. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let's move sideways now. Inhale, center, and exhale, side. Either seated or standing. If you are seated, you're reaching the hand toward the floor on the side that you're bending. And if you're standing, try to keep that hand on the side of the body, on the seam of the body. One more time, just like this, as you return to the center. Let's come to a seat. If you're standing, we're going to practice the cobra pose. So here you have the option of sitting in neutral with the knees on top of the ankles, or you can extend the legs, toes are pointing away and the heels are on the floor. Grab onto the side of the chair and bring the shoulder blades together back behind you. So this is a mild seated cobra pose, mild back bend, opening the chest and the heart. And here you have the option of lifting the chin or keeping the chin in the neutral position. Breathe in and out. Maybe clasping the hands back behind you. Maybe not. Wherever you are, 3 deep inhales and exhales. Take a deep inhale and exhale, reverse it as you come into a seat and let the hands slide down the legs, coming into a forward fold. On your next inhale, come all the way up to seated. Hold the pose and exhale. Inhale, extend the chin. Bending, hinging at the hip, and exhale, reverse it. Chin comes to the chest. Continue on your own with the rocking motion forward and backward. Head moving away from center with extension, and head bowing to center with the bending or the flexion. One more time, just like this. As you return to the neutral seated posture, take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Inhale here and exhale. Let's glide in and out of the forward bend. With your inhale, the hands stay on the front of the leg. You come up. With the exhale, the hands slide down. Continuing, speeding this up or slowing it down. And the next time you come into the forward fold, let's hold the pose. You can clasp the hands back behind the knees. Maybe the hands stay on the thighs. Maybe the shin, maybe reaching toward the floor. Maybe sliding the hands underneath the feet. Wherever you are, 3 deep inhales and exhales. Slowly release, tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Inhale and exhale. A seated twist, either neutral, wide, right ankle over left, or right knee over left. Maybe try something new today. Maybe practicing the way you normally do. Both options, all options are correct. With your inhale, lift the arms up. And with your exhale, follow the breath as you twist toward the right. The left hand comes to the right thigh. The right hand reaches back behind you. The hips stay facing forward. That left hip may want to come toward the right. Pull the left hip back and breathe. Make sure you haven't exceeded your edge here. There should be a little bit of joyousness, a little bit of pleasure in the twist. Make sure you also haven't shied away from it. Take a deep inhale and exhale, unwind head, shoulders, and low back. Decide how you'd like to twist to the left, either open, left ankle over right, left knee over right. Inhale, reach the arms up. Follow the breath as you twist. Right hand to left leg. That left hand can stay on the side of the chair, maybe the back of the chair, maybe reaching for that right hip. Check the right hip and make sure it's not twisting toward the right. Let this be about the spine. Remembering that the spine was built to twist and rotate, and we very rarely do it. Take the deep inhale here. And on your exhale, unwind head, shoulders, and low back, coming back to the center. Let's come into the neutral seated posture. If you were in the wide stance, unwinding the legs, if you did that for the twist. We'll practice 3 breaths of joy today. And if you haven't practiced this, it involves 3 quick inhales through the nostrils, with the arms coming up and down. And then it's a big exhale and release as you fold forward, exhaling through the mouth. Let's practice 3 of these together. Here we go. Hold this pose, breathing. Tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Here's the second breath of joy. Breathing into the back of the spine. Tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. And here's the last one. Staying in the forward fold here. This is the posture of the body when we want to relax. We fold. We come into this protective mode, this seated embryo pose, seated child's pose. Tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time, returning to the seated posture. And here we are, moving into relaxation. Let your conscious breathing go, releasing it. And try to find a way you could sit more comfortably. Maybe leaning on the back of the chair, maybe even coming onto your back. If you have a mat, stillness and quiet, befriending it. We use the body, we use the breath, we use the mind and the senses to return to this feeling, not importing anything, but turning inward. And we'll use a mantra today or a phrase without consciously breathing. With every inhale, repeating in the silence of your mind, I know I'm breathing in. And with every exhale, repeating the phrase in the silence of your mind, I know I'm breathing out. Once again, giving the mind something to focus on. And right now using the breath that is never not here. And now shortening the phrase with the inhale, repeating the phrase, breathe in. And with every exhale, repeating the phrase, breathe out. And now letting go of the direction and letting go of the concept of beginning and end, of inhale and exhale. And just repeating the phrase, breathe, over and over again. ending with a feeling of gratitude for the respiratory system, feeling of gratitude for the air that we all share equally, that does not discriminate. And notice how you feel it in your body when you're focused on the positive attribute of gratitude. And now pick up this respiratory system as you begin consciously breathing in and out. This is what participation feels like. Bring your hands down by the side of the body slowly. And let's wiggle the fingers and the toes, the ankles and the wrists. Maybe a little rotation here. With your next inhale, reach the arms up, press the palms together. Exhale, bring them in front of your heart. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you live a life of ease. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Julie.
Yes, you